As your treasurer, I've been asked to present the financial facts as I see them. It comes down to this. If at some future time you intend to significantly increase your annual pledge, 2024 would be a good time to do that. Budgeting for 2024 will be challenging for us. This is not a surprise. We knew this was coming. The end of federal funding, the PPP or Payroll Protection Plan funding, and we shared it with the congregation at the last 2 annual meetings. In 2021, we received over $81,000 in PPP money. We had a surplus at the end of that year of nearly $28,000. Without the PPP money, we would have had a deficit of nearly $54,000. At the annual meeting in January of 2022, I pointed out that 2022 would likely be the last year that we would receive PPP money, which would leave a $74,000 hole in the 2023 budget. In 2022, we had a surplus at the end of the year of more than $14,000. Without the $74,000 of PPP money, we would have had a deficit of $60,000. The budget for 2023, without PPP money, budgeted a deficit for the year of nearly $58,000. We did some expense pruning to get even to that. At that annual meeting in January of 2023, I pointed out that in 2023, we would be using more of the fund balance we had accumulated, thanks to the PPP money. But that going into 2024, we would have a substantially reduced fund balance. The approved budget for 2023 showed a fund balance ending up at slightly over $9,000. Our final balance for 2023 will likely be close to this budgeted figure. I think of the fund balance as our shock absorber. Our shock absorber will be too thin as we go into 2024. This all means that we must have a balanced budget for 2024. And the only way that can happen is for us to increase revenues and/or decrease expenses. Decreasing expenses will be difficult. Much of our endowment income is designated either for building and grounds or missional outreach. In addition, we believe that we should tithe 10% of our revenue to missional outreach. We also have fixed expenses, such as utilities, insurance, and janitorial service, as well as repairs, which are hard to plan for. They usually just happen, and we have to fix them. This leaves programs, roughly $24,000 total budget, and personnel. Personnel is our largest budget expense item, most of which is payroll and benefits and taxes for our staff. None of our endowments are designated for paying payroll and benefits and taxes. Our gifted paid staff includes Senior Pastor and Head of Staff Dr. Darren Hoffman, Associate Pastor Dr. Muncie Lee, Director of Music and Chancel Choir Dr. Carrie Glann, Organist, Pianist Dr. Kara Chowning, Business Administrator Lisa Ulrich, and Administrative Assistant Rebecca Reese. As I said, decreasing expenses will be difficult, which leads me to recommend again that if, at some future time, you intend to significantly increase your annual pledge, 2024 would be a good time to do that. Please prayerfully consider all this as you make your pledge for 2024. Thank you.